A very warm welcome to the students of Welkin National School, Standard 4, Subject Science, Lesson number 10, Topic Clothes. Students, we all love to wear colorful, fancy and fashionable clothes. So today we are going to learn about it and how these clothes are manufactured and how they are long lasting, that is durable. Students, here one activity is there. Try this activity. Do the following activity and make a note of your observation. Students, take pieces of different clothes and observe them under the magnifying glass. This one is magnifying glass. Or visit a tailor. Here's a tailor. Visit a tailor. The tailor cuts clothes for stitching clothes. Take a piece of cut cloth that he does not need. What do you see at its edge? You will see that cloth of fabric is made by intertwining threads together. Intertwining threads together means weaving. Long threads are woven together to make a cloth. Take a wad of cotton wool to make a long wig. We can make a long wig from cotton wool. Spinning wheels were used during earlier days to draw yarn from cotton. But nowadays, yarn is made on machines. So students, besides a cotton, what other materials can be used to make clothes? So students, do you know, in order to win independence for our country, Mahatma Gandhi started a people's movement. He called upon them to use only those things that were produced in our country. For this purpose, he began to use a charkha or a spinning wheel to make thread. Charkha mandals were then established nationwide, which gave the message of using only Swadeshi goods. So besides the cotton, what other materials can be used to make cloth? Other than cotton, we get cloth from jute. Many things are made out of jute. Wool can be obtained from the fur of a sheep. We get sweater, shawls, many things get out of wool. These sweaters and caps are woven with the help of knitting needle at home. Silk cloth is made from the silk thread, and silk thread is obtained from pupa of silk worm. Artificial fibers like rayon, nylon, polyester can be used to make different types of clothes like raincoats, sportswear and many other things. Students, here one more activity is there. Try this one. Take clean water in a small bucket. Soak the clothes you have worn all day in the bucket. After an hour, take the clothes out of the bucket Before taking them out, wring them out tightly in the bucket itself. Now observe the water in the bucket. Here is picture is there. You will see that water in the bucket look turbid. It is not clean and transparent as it was seen before putting the clothes. This shows that dirt from clothes has entered into water. Our clothes get dirty due to various reasons. So, in order to take care of our health, we should wear clean clothes and should also keep them neat and tidy. Wearing clean, neat and tidy clothes is a good habit. So, children, how do we clean our clothes? We wash our clothes regularly by using variety of soaps, detergent powders, liquid soaps, etc. But what we can use to clean the clothes if these substances are not available? We can use soap nuts, that is Rita, Hingan, baked washing soda and also limestone. Did you know, children, that old clothes can be exchanged for new utensils? There are people whose occupation is to trade old clothes in exchange for new utensils. We can also give these clothes to the needy and poor people. Torn clothes can be made into new articles such as quilts, doormats and many other things. Threadbare clothes can be pulped and used to make paper plates, paper flowers, etc. It can also be used to make models. Children, you can observe the picture. Here some pictures are there. The picture you will see there are differences in the different types of clothes. These people are wearing. Even when you go to your town, people living there wear different types of clothes. While this is due to cultural and geographical differences. There is diversity in clothes and clothing styles. Due to climate, people select a particular fabrics and a dress. And also people wear special clothes at the time of festivals, celebrations or any other special occasion. But in Maharashtra, majority of the people use cotton clothes. There is always change in the clothing and dressing patterns as per time. Earlier people have different style of clothing. You can ask your grandparents about this. You can see the old photographs of your grandparents and also the recent ones. You will see the difference between the pattern, style and cloth. Okay children, hope you all understood the lesson. So now let's summarize it. Cloth is made from yarn. Yarn may be made from cotton, wool, etc. Clothes become dirty on being used. We must always wear clean clothes. Soaps or natural substances like Rita can be used for washing clothes. Old clothes should not be thrown away. They can be reused. We see diversity in clothing because of cultural and geographical differences. There is a differences in the types of clothing worn in earlier times and those worn today. Students, learn this lesson. Thank you.